Hello, everybody listening. Welcome to a debate slash rant. Well, it's not really a debate because we both agree on this, but
Yes.
whatever. I don't know what we're going to call this, but it's just going to be us sitting, talking, rambling. This is Shadow MJL, and
Sonic Transformer 5. That's my username on YouTube. You
Shit,
forgot it in the last video.
yes, I did. I got it wrong. Why did I think it was Sunstorm? I'm thinking of
Because I was quite the fan.
yeah.
But anyway, that's not important
Whatever.
right now. The main concern we have is we have videos of people making rants about Sonic 4 and how it's not like the classics. And I'm going to start all this off by saying, what the fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah, you don't really sound angry. You just sound like you're laughing at the stupidity.
It is because it is stupid. It is certainly stupid.
Yeah, well,
I won't say
you saw the video. You saw the video I showed you, didn't you, about the knothole resident and his reaction to it?
Yes, and I
How he
pretty
completely
much laughed
flipped
my
it.
head off at his fail. It was just epic fail all over.
But
We saw Big Al's response as well, and that was just absolutely brilliant. Those comebacks.
What made me laugh the most was the fact that throughout the entire video he kept referring to us. He kept saying, you know, we old school fans. This game was meant to please us, the old school fans. Like he was acting like he was speaking for the old school fans.
He's the ambassador of the old school Sonic fans. He
Yeah, and then
speaks for them.
He speaks for all of us. No, he doesn't. And then of course,
Without him, we're all fucked.
yeah, right. Without people like him, this fan base would be a hell of a lot better. But remember,
No,
I told you about that comment that he left afterwards, where he pretty much said that anyone who didn't agree with him was an idiot.
Now that is funny.
Did I not
I
show you
mean-
that? He deleted the videos where he was ranting about Sonic 4, and then, like I say, left a comment saying anyone who doesn't agree with him was on Sonic 4 was an idiot.
I just shake my head in shame.
How arrogant can you be? I mean,
I bet.
God.
Oh my god.
His head must
it's
be
just-
so far up his arse he's in danger of choking on his own lungs.
Yes, I do remember you saying that on MSN some time ago. You're just using the same line, but that is a good way to describe it.
It's the best
He's
way to
probably gonna
describe it.
choke to death
But
with his
anyway.
own head.
But no, the thing that gets me though is he's not the only one who thinks that. I mean, you might think someone as mental as him is the only one who's that bad, but no, there's plenty. You remember that poll I posted on DA saying Sonic 4 is, and then there was 3 options saying it's gonna suck, I don't know what it is, or someone saying it's gonna rock. People actually people actually thought that it was going to suck. People voted for it.
I voted for it was gonna rock because
most-
it is. You've
most-
seen the video
yeah.
trailer.
But I saw the leaked footage. Remember, I showed you
Yeah.
that the leaked
I
footage
saw the
of
leak
the
footage
first
as
level.
well, and I pretty much got very excited.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
the way you think.
Sure, whatever. But no, the footage of it so far looks really good, and I want to get it.
Yeah.
I want that
They're
game now.
bringing back the old robots, you know, the
Yeah. What I
ladybug
loved was
crawler
how
thing,
what I
Caterpillar.
loved was how much like Green Hill Zone it was, or what was
But
it?
it wasn't called Green Hill.
No, it
It was
was
called Splash.
I know, but
Splash
what
Summit
was
Zone.
the name of the other one? There was I want to say Emerald Hill or something from
Green Hill, Emerald Hill, Mushroom Hill.
it's all the first level of all the old school Sonic games. It's just all of them. Like they've got the loops. You know, the thing that stuck out for me though was the chameleon robot, because I loved that guy I loved him in the first games. You know, the one where you wouldn't see him and then he'd just appear, spit a bullet at you or something, and then disappear. And then you see him in 3D. I was like, it's him, chameleon, he's back.
Well, basically, let's just put it away. It's actually Sega's actually listening to its fans for once. Not that I'm complaining about Sonic 2006, and if you disagree with me, then you're just a...
Okay, we get it. You're a Sonic 2006 fanboy.
Yes, I am. I'm not going to go into it right now. I'll probably explain later. But anyways,
Make a
Sega's
video
actually
explaining
listening
yourself.
to its... Can I talk?
Okay.
Sega's actually listening to its fans for once, and for that I'm quite proud. But all these other old school fanboys who are apparently very, very stupid seem to think that Sonic should be a little fat git with black button eyes. And I,
you are going to get so much hate mail over that comment. You are going to get so many hate comments for that.
I welcome it because they know I'm right.
But no, I did like the look of old school Sonic. You know, the Sonic 3 sprites are really awesome, and I use them for my old comics. I mean, you haven't. Yeah. I never posted my old comics, like the ones that I made when I first started, but I used old Sonic 3 and Knuckles style sprites because they are pretty good. The look's good. But for people who expect a 16-bit game using the same sprites as before, just aren't thinking realistically.
Exactly. The only thing I can't get over, like, is they're even complaining about how he's running. Why should that matter?
What? I never saw this one.
I remember seeing a few comments. I can't remember the site it was. It was just a normal fan base site, which wasn't really all big and everything. But there was a couple of people who were complaining about how he's running. You know, not the spinning feet like the original games.
You
mean
they're actually complaining because his running animation cycle isn't the same as Sonic 3?
Yes. Jeez. And that's just.
You know, it's actually quite, you have to actually stand back in amazement of these people, because it is honestly amazing how
Stick them in a museum. Stick them in a museum and just observe them failing.
I know. Lock them in a zoo, you know, and something like that. But I mean, the fact that all that's been released officially is the teaser showing 3 seconds.
3 seconds
of anime.
Not 30 seconds. I'm just talking bullshit now.
The trailer's like 30 seconds. But no, the fact that all they've released so far is a teaser trailer showing 3 seconds of actual gameplay footage. And all these people coming out of the woodwork complaining, oh, it's not 16-bit. His running animation is not the same. He's not the short, pudgy, black-eyed Sonic from before. This game is going to suck. You people have been complaining for the best part of, what, 15 years?
Just about.
I mean, when was Sonic 3 released? Was it like 1995 or something? I might be wrong.
I think it was. But I thought it all started when
it was around that time, wasn't it?
But I think it all just began with Sonic Adventure DX, because then it just started to build up since then. It was like adding. It was like just boiling up like a volcano, just ready to explode.
But the thing is, there's 2 points about that get me annoyed. The first one is the fact that for all this time, about 15, 16 years, people have been saying, we want an old school Sonic game, we want Sonic 4. Now they finally make it, and they're still not happy.
People are complaining.
I mean, Sega actually said in an interview, you people are impossible to please.
Exactly. The old school fans are impossible to please. It's those that actually accept what Sega's doing that are pleased with what they're doing, because at least they are making a bloody effort and not like just casting aside what the fans think.
Well, here's my other complaint. There's 2 fanboy groups, which there's obviously a lot more, but I'm referring to 2. There's the old school fans and the new fans, which are the old school fans are the ones who want Sonic 3 and Knuckles remade. Every time they announce a new game, they just want Sonic 3 and Knuckles again. Then you get the modern fans who say that all the 3D games since Sonic Adventure 2 are bad because they're not Sonic Adventure. And I have seen people like that who complain, saying, "Oh, Sonic Heroes shouldn't have existed. They should have made a Sonic Adventure 3 instead." Really?
What?
Really?
I enjoyed that game.
Okay, well, Sonic Heroes wasn't fantastic. I mean, it had
I admit it wasn't the best game in the world, but it was still pretty enjoyable, apart from the last bloody level.
It had glitches, it had some bland textures, it had a really bad control system. Like, the controls were way too sensitive. But I had fun with it. I thought it was a good game. It was actually the first PS2 Sonic game I ever got. Because, it was, obviously it would have been, it was the first game for the PS2. So it was the first 3D Sonic game I ever got. I got not the Xbox, the GameCube after that. because I wanted the other two.
Do you know what I want to know?